What happens when survival meets creativity? When every scrap of metal tells a story? Welcome to Sacred Trash, a Kenshi armor mod that turns junk into identity and identity into battlefield presence. From Reavers to Ronin to Hiver Princes, this mod isn't just about protection, it's about character. Hello all, I'm Atlas and welcome back to ModWatch, the series where we spotlight the wild, the weird, and wonderful mods across the gaming world. This isn't a deep dive breakdown series, it's an overview for newcomers and veterans alike. If you've already used this mod or play with it currently, drop a comment with your favorite armor piece down below. And if you've got mods you think we should cover next, I would like to hear about them below as well. Now, let's dig into Sacred Trash. In a world where resources are scarce, the line between junk and treasure is thin. Kenshi's world is one of extremes: brutal survival, fractured societies, and remnants of civilizations long gone. In the ruins of the old world, nothing is wasted. Scrap metal, broken weapons, and fragments of armor become lifelines for those daring to claim them. The mod is armor-centric, focusing on items that could be signature pieces for individual characters. Every piece tells a story, whether it's a battle-worn Ronin helmet or a gas mask decorated with teeth. Sacred Trash embodies this very principle. Every piece of armor and headgear tells a story of survival in a world that doesn't forgive weakness. Reavers and Outlanders. In the lawless border zones, scavengers stitch together protection from whatever they can find. Masks like the Bite Guard or the Hound Mask aren't just cosmetic, they signify status, aggressiveness, or clan allegiance. A Reaver wearing a Bite Guard isn't merely armored, they're sending a message: attack at your own peril. Ronin and Mercenary Bands. The Junkyard Ronin set channels Kenshi's wandering swordsman ethos, where fighters repair and reinforce their armor over years of travel and combat. Every dent, scrape, scrap, and plate tells a history of battles survived and lessons learned. These aren't uniform sets, they're visual biographies. Ashlanders and the Swamp Tribes. The Swamp Ronin set related unsanctified variants reflect the improvisational culture of those living on the fringes. Nomadic warriors who adapt what they can find into survival gear, blaming local tribal identity with salvage technology. Hiver Princes and Secretive Traders. Even the Hivers with their mysterious political structures and trading networks are touched. Helmets like the Hive Wizard helmet and trading pack variants hint at secret knowledge, ceremonial roles, and hidden agendas. In a world where the Hive keeps its hierarchy tight, these items mark power, status, and influence. Medics and Specialists. The medic armor and doctor's bandana bring practicality and identification to the battlefield, reflecting Kenshi's ever-present danger and the need for organized care, even amid chaos. In essence, Sacred Trash is much more than a cosmetic mod. It's a potential storytelling tool. It captures Kenshi's core themes: resourcefulness, survival, faction identity, and the narrative hidden in every dented helmet and patched chestplate. Wearing these items, characters become more than their stats. They carry the history of the wasteland on their shoulders and their faces. So let's break down what you get in this mod. For headgear, you get the Hound Mask, which is a gas mask shaped like a dog's head, found in locations similar to the standard fog mask. The Bite Guard, a jagged mask for the bitey members of your faction, occasionally found on Reavers. The Face of Death, a gas mask adorned with metal plates and bull teeth to resemble a skull. This can be researched at the research station. The Samidi combines the Face of Death with the Ashlander style headwear. It is researchable after unlocking the Face of Death. The Hive Wizard Helmet, a strange metal helmet worn by Hiver Princes, including a hidden, extra tasty variant for the curious. It's a pretty good variant. As for armor sets, there aren't many, but they're just as good to include with any mod set. The Junkyard Ronin set. It gives a combat mask, Junkyard Ronin armor, Junkyard Ronin helmet, the Barracuda helmet, the Blade Master helmet, and the Junkyard Ronin boots. Broken and patched over the years, found in armor shops or on mercenaries. The Swamp Ronin set. The Swamp Ronin armor, Swamp Ronin helmet, Swamp Ronin boots, Koguro helmet, and Swamp Ronin warlike helmet. Non-colored versions are labeled as unsanctified. Medic armor and doctor's bandana. The white plate jacket variant, police helmet, and bandana fit together perfectly for identifying medics on the battlefield. As for accessories, there is only one, the Hiver Trading Pack, an alternate wooden trading pack with a Hiver twist. All told, the mod has around 14 total models, with roughly 6 of them kit bashed into multiple armor pieces. The variety is massive, and every piece has distinctive visual flair. Sacred Trash isn't just armor, it's potential storytelling for players, whether they're in metal, cloth, leather, or all three combined. Every dent, scar, and plate carries meanings. When you place a squad of mercenaries or Ronin in the field, each piece tells its own tale. You get stuff like signature silhouettes. Imagine spotting a squad in the distance. The Junkyard Ronin helmets gleam under the sun, the Bite Guard mask just menacingly forward, and the Face of Death gas mask glint with cruel ceremonial teeth. You know at a glance, these aren't ordinary mercs. They're survivors, raiders, veterans of countless battles. This opens up the possibility to many player-driven narratives. A Bite Guard wearing Reaver could be a fierce enforcer of a fledgling faction, leaving enemies terrified before a single land strikes. A Swamp Ronin commander could be imagined as a nomadic warlord, assembling survivors from the borderlands into deadly strike force. The Hive Wizard helmet could belong to a secretive Hive prince, wandering the desert in search of forbidden artifacts, its hidden variant marking a clandestine coup. Medics in doctor's bandanas and white plate jackets could serve as a lifeline of a sprawling mercenary guild, bringing order and survival to chaotic skirmishes. It also helps with stuff like environmental storytelling, like many armors do. Beyond individual characters, the armor sets lend themselves to immersive world building. A base filled with Junkyard Ronin or Swamp Ronin gear tells a story of desperation and ingenuity, salvaged metal patched into functional armor, evidence of years of survival in a harsh and unforgiving land. It offers multiple dynamic roleplay opportunities. You can create a visual hierarchy within your squad, leaders in Samidi or Face of Death masks, elite units in specialized helmets, foot soldiers in patched Junkyard Ronin pieces. Every visual choice can define rank, faction, or lore without touching stats at all. And of course, there's the aesthetic contrast. Against Kenshi's muted desert palette, the patchwork metals, decorative teeth, and darkened scrap create striking silhouettes. Dust storms, dusk, or fog enhance the dramatic effect, making each battle scene arguably feel really cinematic and layered with narrative potential. In short, this mod lets you see the story before a single sword swings. Every piece of armor invites certain imagination. Who wore it before? What battle shaped it? Which faction does it define? With Sacred Trash, your world is richer, more dangerous, and infinitely more personal. This mod plays well with most other armor and cosmetic mods. For the best results, you'll want to pair with mercenary or faction expansion mods to populate the world with these striking armor pieces. Combined with lighting and weather mods, the metallic and patchwork textures stand out beautifully in fog, rain, or desert sun. And they of course work nicely alongside character customization mods, helping you make standout leaders or signature heroes. Sacred Trash isn't about overhauling combat or stats, it's about identity. Every mask, helmet, and chestplate adds personality to a character or faction. If you've ever wanted your Kenshi squad to tell a story just by looking at them, this mod is key and essential to that. It turns every scavenged metal piece into a visual signature, perfect for roleplay, mercenary bands, or just making your own base feel like home. If you enjoyed this showcase, hit the like button. It tells me that I'm on the right track. If you want to see more Kenshi mods or creative content from across the gaming world, subscribe, ring the bell, and never miss a drop. If you guys are also not aware, YouTube just released a new feature on mobile called hyping. So if you're watching this on mobile, on screen now is a clip of how you hype videos. If you want to support the channel directly, consider becoming a member. Every bit helps keep ModWatch alive, and if you want to chat mods, get sneak previews, or just hang out with other Kenshi fans, My link is in the description. You guys are always welcome to hang out. I'm Atlas, this has been ModWatch, and I will see you guys real soon.